That's why it's called Tilt-A-Swirl. Every time you look at it, it is like a kaleidoscope of pinks and like those lime colors and deep roses. You're getting this shrub home that's going to live for a long, long time. 5 easy payments of $7.20. Philip, this is really cool.
It's really cool because everybody's always wanting something to grow in the shade besides regular impatiens or hostas or pachysandra. This gives you a chance to have something fabulous. Now, many years ago, I offered one called pistachio, which is similar, but it didn't bloom as well, and it was a little rangier in habit. This has ramped up the color, again, where the science has come into play to make the plants better. They're called mop heads because each bloom is the size of a mop head.
Wow.
And the blooms come up and they start off this nice pistachio color, and then they start to pick up the pink colors within them, and then they get that beautiful cranberry color. Then you have it all at the same time, and then the mature size is 3 to 4 feet by 3 to 4 feet, perfectly rounded.
Wow.
Not a rangy plant.
I love it.
Handsome.
All right,
and
let's show what we're going to ship. So
okay.
This is important to know.
Look.
We ship this to you for free. We ship it in the 1 gallon pot. This is the largest pot we ship, and we still ship it for free. This is what you're going to get. And
Look.
Philip, I'm definitely getting flowers this year because
Yes.
I already see them coming on here.
But also, Sandra, if you'll notice the habit, you buy hydrangeas at any kind of a store, say if you're picking up some of the other well-known varieties, and then they've got a limb up here and a limb up there. This has already got its nice rounded habit. This is where the plant breeding came in. And so you've got a plant that you're not gonna have to worry about being the wrong shape. So this is the way it comes to you.
Okay.
4th of July.
Oh, it's already really starting.
Well, you
that
can
first year.
see. You hold that one, please.
I absolutely will.
And you can see.
And we're not going to ship this
because-
to you until it's the time for you to plant it. We know that based on your zip code, what zone you're in.
But you can see how that becomes this
Wow.
in a little bit of time,
And that's
because
just the first year.
It's already getting there. That's the first year. And then next season, yours can be like this, this is about the mature size. And people have been getting these in multiples. If you've got an area where you want some height of color, the impatiens are not even going to give you this kind of height. Something in the middle of your pachysandra bed.
So like how tall again?
These get 3 to 4 feet by 3 to 4 feet.
Oh,
and
so they're
perfectly
perfect.
rounded.
They are perfect.
You've got that color out there spotted under your high canopy shade, which is where it does the best. Morning sun, it does really well. These do need a frost, so if you get down, say, past Pensacola, it's going to be too hot down there for you,
right.
or if you're in Southern California, not for you.
So
They
I don't
need
need I don't need snow and
Frost,
like
that's
just a good frost.
Yes, that's right. These will grow in Mobile, Alabama, and be perfectly happy.
Wow, so beautiful.
And in Maine.
5 easy payments of $7.20. The Tilt-A-Swirl. You know, we actually had a caller, one of our callers during our today's special value mentioned the hydrangeas she'd purchased from you and how much she loved
she
them.
was in West Virginia.
So here we go, the Tilt-A-Swirl. This feels like magic, the way it just keeps changing colors. And now, how about, is this a good hydrangea to bring it in and let it dry?
Yes, you can certainly dry these. And by the way, when you dry your hydrangea blossoms, cut them off and hang them upside down.
Okay.
That's the way to do it. And then they dry in that upside down position, so they look, fresh, like that, rather than droopy. But the colors, all of these have got that chartreuse eye to it. Every one of the little flowers in that big mop head, the little flowers are called florets. And that makes up the big mass called the mop head. But they've got that lime eye down into it. That's why you can see it. If you see your regular hydrangeas, the blues and the pinks and all of that, they're just solid color. They don't have the eye. That draws you in, like the speckles on the TSV petunias.
That makes sense.
You've got to have something that draws your eye in, and that's where the science comes in.
Well, and that's also where like the know-how and the design comes in. So that's why I'm always like, I just want to know what's Philip growing, because I'll just try and grow the same thing because he already thought it through. All I need to do is get the easy pay, the free shipping and handling, and if he says it, I know it's right. We've had callers all like this hour talking about how great their Phillip Watson plants perform. It's because of what you get sent. This is what we're going to send to you. It's not a little tiny plant. It's in a 1 gallon container, and as you can see, look, everywhere you look, those little buds.
And look at the habit. You can already see it in an early stage.
It's attractive.
It's got a great habit, and then 4th of July, it's already doing this.
And then if the camera can come in really closely, you can see these have not fully bloomed yet. They're just getting started. So all of this is going to turn into flowers. It's so vibrant. Yeah.
So you got
pretty.
But you got the nice habit. And the regular hydrangeas that you think, oh, you know, mine didn't bloom this year. This is new wood. This is blooming on new wood.
Oh, can we talk about that? Because that is so confusing for some people with hydrangeas. Like, when do I prune it? When do I cut it back? Like, what do I do with this Tilt-A-Swirl?
Okay, if I'm going to cut mine back, if I need to trim mine, look at this. It's got a beautiful habit. You might want to remove some old bloom heads on it, and you might want to, if a broken limb is there, you might want to remove that. Any trimming on the hydrangeas should happen at the end of July.
Okay.
And not later, and not before. That's when you do it.
Although,
but the nice thing about this, you don't have to worry.
I was going to say, that might be a moot point because you probably are never going to want to trim this.
You don't have to worry about these because it's blooming on the new wood. That's what I like about it. It's forgiving.
It grows in the shape you want it to be.
You're not going to have to worry about it.
Right? It's going to just grow in the shape I want it to be, a nice, tidy habit.
Yes, again, buying the right plant so you don't have to do the extra work.
Imagine that.
Well, it's whether you're getting it from me or you're getting it from a box store, do read the tags, and if you feel like it doesn't give you enough information, Google it right there while you're in the store and get more information.
Well, I think that's fine, but I'd rather just listen to you, and I figure if you picked it, it's because you knew, you did your homework. If Philip picked it, I know it's right. I'm just going to do that. Here it is, the Tilt-A-Swirl Hydrangea Live Shrub, 400 already ordered. 5 easy payments of $7.20. Oh, these smell so good. Well, I can't wait to show you what I'm holding in my